Hello, welcome to this video. I'm Meg Johnson, which of course you probably know if you're watching this, and I am a C7 quadriplegic, paralyzed from the chest down without the use of my hands. But I might be paralyzed, but I'm not so paralyzed, and today I'm going to show you how I do my stage makeup, because tonight I'm going to go speak at Laughing All the Way, which is a Christ-centered Christmas celebration. And it's really fun. There's 3 speakers, there's musicians. It's really funny, it's really fun, and it's very Christ-centered, brings the Christmas spirit there. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you that even with paralyzed hands, you can do all your makeup. So makeup was actually the first thing I learned how to do when I came out of the hospital. To put that into perspective, the second thing I learned how to do was eat. So we have our priorities. So I'm using this like magical, you probably couldn't see what I was doing. I was pushing it on my person and then like squeezing this down like this to get the foundation out. I'm not impressing you. You're like, oh my gosh, that's what I expected for someone who has paralyzed hands to do. So no, usually it's a little bit more smooth than that. And this is incredibly powerful foundation. So you can see where it's covering is completely covered. So we will be putting this in, rubbing this in a little bit better. So here we go. And then I take my little squish brush, rub it all in. So this is like amazing foundation. You're just gonna be so impressed. You're gonna want to buy this foundation because it just like erases everything, all the blotchiness, makes everything go together. I don't know if you noticed my beautiful age spot because I am aged-ish, but it's completely gone. Not that it embarrasses me. I usually just wear BB cream. In fact, that's what I always wear. Except if I'm going to be in front of thousands of people with really harsh stage lights, then you gotta color it up just a little bit better. So that's why we go to so much trouble for stage makeup, just so you don't get washed out in those really, really bright lights. So those lights are pretty bright. I like speaking on stage versus the convention center because when I get nervous, I just look at the lights because you know, if you look at the audience, then you know they're listening to you. If you look at the lights, then you just, you could just keep talking. Just keep talking. My daughter, she gives little talks in church, short talks in church, and sometimes, and she asks me, she's like, Mom, don't you get nervous? Like, do you get nervous? As if professional speakers aren't supposed to get nervous for some reason. And I'm like, oh yeah, I get nervous every single time. And when I don't get nervous, it makes me even more nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, I think being nervous just means you care. That's all that means. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Doesn't mean you don't have anything to say. It just means you care a lot that, what it is that you say is going to be impactful and meaningful, and that, your time's going to be worth it. And so anyway, I do get nervous, and I've actually been pretty nervous this morning. I couldn't even like drink my water this morning because I was so nervous. But it's gonna be okay. It really is. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So put this in here. I have my little travel kit because tonight is actually local, so I'm just here at my house. But in the morning we're traveling to just a few hours away. Then all the other ones are not very close. But if you're interested, we do a virtual one. I would tell you that. Maybe we'll put the link in the link like down below. If you're interested, you can look at the virtual one and check out my makeup. I think that one's on this, I don't know when that one is. But you can just get your virtual pass for your family and just watch from your house if you want to. So it's a really fun show. Anyway, so this is how I hold my brush right here. I just hold it between my fingers. My left hand right here, it grips like that. So that's my left hand. And so I can just like grip it. It's strong like that. And then just powdering up this foundation. Make sure it's nice and good. Then I've got another powder, like a bronzer. So I'll do a little bronzer on. Can't really see my forehead because I have things now. Last year when I did Laughing All the Way, I was so sick. I was pregnant, and my pregnancy last year was crazy. I guess the beginning, earlier this year. And especially at Laughing All the Way, oh my goodness, I was so sick. For every show, I would just like be so sick and sick and sick, and then it would go on, and then it would come off. So, I am very grateful that I'm not sick this year because that's miserable. But also, we always eat really good food when we go out, and so it's fun to be able to enjoy that food. I like me some good food. What's your favorite food? Tell me in the comments. My favorite food is Thai food. I love Thai food and Vietnamese food. Actually, it's really sixes. I don't do anything special with my makeup, so if you're watching this as like a makeup tutorial, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I probably should watch some more makeup tutorials and maybe get my makeup a little bit better on. But this is what I got. This is what I got for you. That's all I do. So then I have this brand is e.l.f. Appropriate for Laughing All the Way show. We got our e.l.f. eyeshadow. I like this one because I like copper colors. I like copper colors on my eyes. So this one's got kind of some golds and coppers that I will put on my eyelids. So it will be so beautiful. So I was rubbing that on my leg, on my pant leg. I'm wearing some sweats, which I would I would stand up and show you, but I'm not going to. So I don't know how you would see. I guess I could move the camera, but it took me a really long time to get it in that right spot. I'm afraid if I moved it, then I wouldn't be able to get it back. So you're just gonna have to believe me that I'm wearing sweats. I don't know why I think that's so unbelievable. Maybe it's just like a little trick. You just didn't know that about me, that I never wear sweats, like ever. If you see me wearing sweats, you know I'm going to be putting on a dress later, like a gown, so that I can go to an event, or I'm going to the hospital because I'm incredibly sick. So those are the only two times that I would ever knowingly decide that I would put sweatpants on my body. So they're not something that I wear. I like jeans. I'm a jeans and white t-shirt kind of a person. So that's my go-to. Unless I have to go somewhere and do something like Laughing All the Way. Tonight my dress is green. I love green. So at Laughing All the Way, the show, there's me, and I'm a speaker, and then the only other girl is Carmen, and she's the singer. And so you might recognize Carmen. She's Carmen Rasmussen. She was on American Idol one of those years, and so I think she got pretty far too. So it was back in the beginning of American Idol, and so we usually call each other at the beginning of the season. We've been doing Laughing All the Way for a long time, a number of years, but we usually call each other early on. We're like, okay, what color's your dress? Okay, this is my color of dress, and then we try not to wear the same color of dress. But this year we didn't, and so we just barely got on a little rehearsal phone call with everybody, and my dress is green, and she bought two dresses because she wasn't sure if I was going to choose the same one. She got a red dress that has sequins, like a red sequin dress, and a black velvet dress. So those sound beautiful. Mine's just a green polyester dress. So, and I'll show you at the very end. This is going to be like a one and done for the makeup, but you know, I'll at least do a tiny bit of video when I'm at the place so that you can see it. So you can see us when we're there. Maybe I'll get Carmen, show you her dress and my dress together so I can show you that they're not the same. We don't look anything alike, so it wouldn't matter if our dresses were the same, because I am like dark, and she is like light and light. So she has very light hair and very light complexion, and I have very dark hair and very dark complexion. Actually, no, I don't really have very dark complexion. I have like very pale. I'm pale. I'm like Snow White. She's like, what's the blonde? Like Elsa. She's like a gold toned Elsa. I'm like a green-eyed Snow White. How's that? Elsa and Snow White. So this is how I do. So I use this brush. I'm kind of a little ambidextrous. I'm right-handed. I was born right-handed, but my left hand is the one that grabs, and so I do a lot of things left-handed. But this particular thing I do with my right hand. I could just hold it like this, and you know, it just does the job just fine. So stage makeup seems like a lot, you know, you just put on so much makeup to go on. You just have to. Otherwise you just get pushed out. I don't want that. I want the audience to see us because it makes a difference. I don't use a lot of slides when I speak. I don't use a lot of PowerPoint slides. I mostly just tell stories. I tell true stories from my own. That's what I say. It's kind of my own little mini tagline. True stories from my life to help you in yours. You know, I don't usually say that to anybody, but that's how I speak. The other two speakers are men, and they both use PowerPoint. You know, just the whole time. So the reason I say that is I want people to be able to see me. Because it's my face on the screen. I don't usually have a slide on the screen. Okay, I can't talk to you right now because I have to do my eyeliner. It's liquid. Ta-da. Liquid eyeliner is tricky. A little bit. You don't want to mess up or get it in your eye. It hurts. So, there's my top lids right there with my black liner. For my bottom lids, I do a brown. Same color that I do my eyebrows. You notice I just sort of hold the pencil still and move my head. I accidentally bit the end of that off. So, I'm not exactly sure who would watch this video. If you're watching, you're awesome. Thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate it. I can imagine myself finding this video and watching it after I was paralyzed. I would have loved to know how someone with paralyzed hands could put on makeup. I would have loved to have seen that. So, you know, people might think I don't know what the judgments for this video might be, but I'm making it for anybody who would be inspired that somebody could put on makeup with paralyzed hands, who would be inspired to do what it is that they needed to do. Not that I'm so inspiring, just that maybe just to show you the other side of awful. You know, things just seem so hard and so challenging when we're presented with a trial, something different. I use the same thing on my eyebrows. You know, when our life hits a trial, it is just so hard, and we can't see the other side of it. We just can't. And so it's nice to be able to find somebody on the other side of awful to show you that there is another side, and to give you hope that the bleakness isn't lasting. Being paralyzed is a very difficult trial because it changes quite a lot at one time. You know, it's not a difficult trial in that it remains difficult, because it doesn't. You get used to it, you accommodate your world, you accommodate yourself, and you keep on rolling, you keep on living. But the initial shock is very hard. And so I try as much as I can to show people the other side of awful of that. You know, it does get better for all of us, for every trial, but this is the particular one that I have. So, oh my gosh, brand new mascara. It's really hard. So I like this one. What kind is this? Maybelline Colossal. I just call it the yellow one. Whew, that was hard. But it's my favorite mascara. It's my favorite. I kiss you. So, my favorite compliment is when people ask me if my eyelashes are fake. That's actually not my favorite compliment. But I do like that compliment. I like it when people ask me that. But nope, they're not fake. I just do like 10 coats of yellow mascara. Maybelline Colossal. I like it. I like me the yellow one. In fact, I just bought a bunch for Santa to put in my stocking to stock me up for the year. I kind of use my stocking as like my makeup stock, so to speak, for the year. So then it's full of things. My tummy just gurgled. My little 9-year-old made us lunch today. We had a snow day. It snowed so much here where I live today that they closed the schools for a couple hours. Kindergarten got canceled, so my 5-year-old didn't go, and it's early out also, so my 9-year-old decided that she would just stay home from school too and not go for the 2 hours. Oh, I can hear my little baby crying. She's with my husband. She's tired. So that's hard for me to leave my kids. It's really hard for me to leave my kids to go speak. I am in tears every morning. Not every morning, but I have been in tears for the past few mornings, just praying that they're going to be okay. I mean, I'm sure they will. They're going to survive. We have a great nanny that we hired for the month of December. And so she's going to take very good care of them. While we are doing our show, I have to make that sacrifice so that I can go and share what it is that I have with people. So it's hard. It's a difficult sacrifice for me. There's been some times backstage when I've been sad to leave. I went on tour with this one group one year, and it was when my daughter, I only had one daughter, and she was little, and so I painted my left thumbnail a hot pink. So, because I hold the microphone with my left hand, and so I would always see my left thumbnail while I was speaking, and I would be thinking of her. Now I have 3 little girls at home, and I value the message that I have, and I want to go and share it. And so this is you just gotta do what you gotta do to accomplish what it is you came here to accomplish, right? So I spend a lot of time on my eyelashes. Make them nice and poppy. Big eyelashes. There we go. So there's one eye, the other eye. One eye, the other eye. Yeah, so even in the camera, you can tell there's, you just gotta do what you gotta do. So on this eye, take another minute. My little baby, over again. Why do women open their mouths when they put on mascara? It is to stretch out your face so that you can get to the parts of your eyelashes that you need to get to. I'm kind of tipping it down here so I can get more mascara. I just do it sort of on my lap, and I use my leg and my hand to kind of squeeze the mascara so that I can put the wand in and get some more mascara on it. Like lots of mascara. I'm about done. And then I will get on my lipstick. Oh, so that was me. The wand was a little bit too much like this, so I just popped it up with my lip, like that. Okay, all right, there I am. Well, I was always there. I don't believe you wear makeup in heaven. It's just a cultural thing that we do down here on Earth. So, and it varies depending on which culture you're in. So culturally, I look very appropriate. I have a whole talk on beauty on the Our Turtle House app. OurTurtleHouse.com. You can get the app there. And then we do the piece de resistance, maybe. Gotta get some big red lipstick. Someone in my ward gave this to me. Thanks, Suzanne. And I've loved it. I've loved this lipstick. So it's really bright and it's really strong, and it can get in your teeth like crazy pants. So you gotta be careful. I've worn this lipstick. My girls have both worn this lipstick for recitals because it's a very stage appropriate lipstick. So it's like a gloss, but then it goes on and it stays. It's gonna stay. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you for obvious reasons. How does that look? Do you like it? I kiss you. Mwah! Okay, so that is all I'm going to do for this particular video. I have on all my stage makeup and my lipstick, and everything is ready to go. I have earrings around here somewhere. Thought I did. I swear I did. Oh, there they are. And so, here's my earrings. So I'm going to put these suckers in. I've got my jewelry on almost. Got my necklace. Do you see my W for wit? My earrings. And then I'm gonna go get my dress on, and I will see you backstage, maybe with Carmen. Hello. Okay, so here I am backstage with my wonderful friend Carmen, who looks, ooh la la, check this out. Oh, my hand's in the way. And so we don't have the same color dress.
No, we don't.
I said
red and green.
Yes, and we look so Christmassy.
We do look Christmassy. We didn't even coordinate until like yesterday.
We're-
Wait, what are you wearing?
We're that connected.
We're that
So-
connected.
I told them earlier, I was like, I'm like a Snow White coloring, and she's like a Elsa.
Elsa. Yes. For
See
sure.
that? See it?
Yes.
So-
Very pale and pasty.
No, that's
me.
not what I meant.
But it's true. That's me, and I sing so
So beautifully, and laughing all the way. Here we are, Christ-centered Christmas celebration.
We're here already.
I know.
I really can't.
We see each other once a year. It's annual.
I know, but it's like we just pick up right where we left off.
I know, it's the
that kind
best.
of kindred spirit. We love it so much. Come see us. Are you guys coming?
I hope so.
See us.
Virtual.
It's gonna be so fun. Yes.
I'll have the
At least you can
link.
log in. Okay, perfect.
I'll put the link in the little thing, and then you guys can get the virtual and see Carmen sing and me talk and get that Christmas spirit in your home. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Merry Christmas.